Hey guys, what's good? So, there was a lot going on yesterday in yesterday's live. It was like 2 hours, so I was at the point of tired. But I had noticed a couple of things that wasn't really talked about too much. That was to some importance to me to point out. And one being that I feel as though now that Musa came clean, like Solar did, he's being attacked. He's being attacked like how it was when people were against Nature Boy and he had his supporters once upon a time, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Everyone was jumping on channel holders, trolling us. They still troll us. Um, but I feel as though I think this is why Musa probably was reserved about even speaking his mind on denouncing Nature Boy, because I don't feel Gargett was in a sincere place, nor was Heru when they found out that he is denouncing Nature Boy. He don't want nothing to do with him. He feels like Nature Boy is an evil entity. And Heru tried to trigger him. And I noticed that Musa is on the type of time now. I already left a situation like that. Nature Boy was the biggest fire starter, and I'm not going to allow products of Nature Boy's environment to trigger me today. Is how Moose's feeling. I don't want that negative energy around me. I don't want that chatty patty catty stuff around me with men back and forth with me. I said what I said. That's my position with it. If you don't like it, that's too bad, but that's where I'm going with it. And I respect Musa for holding his ground on how he felt, and he didn't let nobody sway him like I feel as though Gargett and Heru was trying to do. Heru can't even articulate himself, let alone trying to clown or disrespect or be mad at anybody or be in a disagreement with anybody, because you can't even articulate yourself. And the first question I would want to ask if I was to ever speak to Heru is, why aren't you over there still with your family? Why did you leave? What was the reason why you left? Musa at least put in 5 years of his life. Whether he wasted his life or not, he didn't run. You ran with your family, what, one or two times, and you never stayed, and you always went back to Babylon. But here you want to now criticize Musa for standing up for once in his life and doing some man-ish. I commend him for that. So I wanted you guys to listen to the part where Heru was triggering Musa. I actually put the part where it got heated at the beginning of um the live, and then we'll get into how Musa got to this got to this place where he was like, yo, get him out of here. But Musa was not a happy camper with Heru at all, because I guess he felt like, you're not going to be trying to trigger me. I'm a man first and foremost. I respect you. I respect what you got going on. Respect my position and what I got going on. So I'm gonna play it, and then I might have to play it again because it's kind of nobody in here right yet. So hold on, let me play it now, and at least if you guys see the replay, the video will start at where the triggering started.
Your interview. So if me answering that question for you or whoever is going to cause a problem or then I promise you, we can.
I'm actually
You
trying to
have my
help you.
socials. You have my socials. We can have this conversation another
If you,
time. I
bro,
answer the question
hold
because
on,
I
bro.
don't want to make Musa. I don't want to make Musa feel like any like I'm distracting or so. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let him interrupt me,
Oh
and I'm
my
gonna just
goodness, bro.
if you do want me to answer the question and you don't mind him running or answer,
Bro, get him out of here, bro. Listen, let me say something real quick, bro. That was a distraction. Let me let you know something. That was a distraction. If you can't just
It was a distraction, and he was in his feelings because first and foremost, he's mad that Musa denounced Nature Boy. But you denounced Nature Boy too, Heru, because you went over to Carbonation 2 other times with your family and you never stayed. Why aren't you over there? Why wasn't you there when the SWAT came in and raided Nature Boy's crib? Where was you at? Musa was there prior to like everything. Where were you at with your family? You were here in Babylon with us. But you're going to get mad at Musa because Musa has grown up and he's tired of taking orders from a demonic force, a demonic man, a man who is the only one in that whole tribe with the generational curse, trying to put that on them, that they have generational curses because misery likes company. Let's make that make sense.
Sit down and slow down as a man and take some constructive criticism and look at that. I'm letting you know something. As somebody who's one of the most dedicated soldiers, one of the best at proclaiming a message, I can articulate what I feel very clearly to people. And if you don't have enough respect in yourself to see that in another, then that's not my fault. My only thing that I owe you is to be myself.
Right.
That's it. I'm God. The only thing I owe anybody is to be me. That's it.
Hey,
I don't owe you nothing else
Carpenter.
but to be me. And if you can't take value out of that, that's because of what you see in yourself. But I still love you. I'm actually. Let me sit down. Let me sit down for this one.
He said he let him sit down for this one. Heru is an idiot. That dude is a clown. Nature Boy likes Heru's around him.
Where
yes,
Heru go?
man. Yes,
Heru,
man.
send me that request again, man. I don't know, but you locked in. I like how y'all got that vaulted ceiling. That's a vaulted ceiling. That's my shit.
I'm glad you'll be free to love your family. I'm thankful. You coming up?
Yeah, he definitely was. I accepted it.
Uh-oh, here comes
Yo, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to end this joint and we're going to go back live. Because I think it's because I'm running out of time. My time is about to be out. Oh, hold on. No, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. There we go.
Distractions.
There we go. I think he was sending it the other way.
Distractions.
Peace to the gods.
Hey, peace, y'all. Peace, y'all. My bad, my internet.
Okay.
Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah, what's that?
Nah, what's up, man? Peace, bro. Peace, man.
Yeah.
So, man, like I just got questions, you know what I mean? Because I was somebody that, I left, I was there, whatever, but I don't know. I just don't have that same feeling towards, Chief or whatever the case is. So, like, my question, I was listening to you, and you said better in your life. Like, I'm at work right now too, you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely doing what I gotta do with the, the realms of this matrix as well too, right? But I'm I was just like, wondering like, so like, I'm listening to a lot of stuff that you feel like, we overcoming and things that's better now that this is going on. So it's like, I'm asking because this was always the question that we ask people that leave. Like, is everything really like better? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, the things go away. Like, the reason why we started this journey and why we left, like, did those things go away now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, Chief locked up. You know what I mean? And whatever the case is, whatever bad, you know what I mean? Like, are those things like...
If you guys are just now tuning in, Heru is talking with Musa because he's pissed that Musa denounced Nature Boy and he's in his feelings. Even though Heru left with his family multiple times and has not been back since, and he was not there the day of that raid when the SWAT came in to get Nature Boy. He was in Babylon doing what we do over here, and he wasn't being controlled by Nature Boy or drove crazy by Nature Boy, and he didn't have to endure none of what Musa and the rest of those Carbonation members had to go through because he was living his best life. But now he wants to question what Musa's doing, which ends up triggering Musa to check him.
Not a factor. And I just want to keep bullet points for my questions that I'm asking. Can y'all hear me? Is my internet still messing up? Okay. So that's one bullet point I want you to take into consideration, right? The other thing I want you to take in, I heard you, Phi, and you said you agreed with it, and this is why you kind of like battled yourself a little bit, Musa. You said that, we just
Hello,
gotta
Lena.
the leadership. Even if someone is, you, what did you say? You made an
Get
example, but I like
to it.
this, the reference that you used when you said a broken clock tells the truth twice. But you said that based upon what you were saying about, Chief, where you was like, even if, what he was doing was wrong, but it was for the right reason, like in a
No, he
way.
didn't say
And
that.
it's almost what my chief teaches, you know what I mean? It's better to be real than to be right type of scenario. So look, regardless, because you had a different relationship, you know what I mean? Regardless, I'm, for me, I don't know. I just feel like the reason why I started, you know what I mean, was,
Dude's a
shit,
nutcase.
what, like, I feel like we still dealing with white supremacy.
Oh God,
I'm
here we
out
go
here,
with this
bro. Like,
one.
I'm out here in society, bro. Like, I see the gender shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, I do see it. Like, I see it. I can't deny it, bro. Like, I see the hamster wheel
But what are you saying
every
that for,
day.
though, bro? What's the point of
You
you
feel
saying
me?
that, though?
Right. What is your
Because
point?
I'm feeling like those things like
Stem from
well, all right,
self-hate?
look, are those things no, not stemming from self-hate. Those things don't matter to you anymore. You know what I mean? I guess I'm
What
just asking you
what
personally. I don't know.
what are you asking me? You know what matters to me? What matters to me is that I'm healthy and in a good, stable situation so that I can be of assistance to anybody else. The only thing
Exactly.
that matters to me is that I'm filled with love and that every day I'm literally becoming the best version and creating my heaven. That's what life is
Right.
about. That's the whole
It,
purpose. Now, listen, it's one thing to say that the whole situation was divine and it happened because it was meant to happen. Okay, sure. But the next thing is, what do you take out of it? And now what do you do with it in your life?
You got to move
right.
on.
So, okay.
Because in my mind, like you said, leadership, you started off saying leadership. In my mind, you told myself, hey, bro, I don't hate nobody because they the opposite skin color. I love myself. I love melanated people. I love myself. I done put a lot of love into myself. So in my mind, in the end goal, I would love if she could get out and heal and be and approach people differently. I would
Okay.
hope.
You heard what he said? He would love for Nature Boy to get out and heal. Musa knows, and he been knew for a long time. That's why when we used to look at Musa's face, a lot of times I said, this brother is angry. He's not happy. He's mad at the world. Musa got a chip on his shoulder. But if he gets out, like he just said, and he changes his whole life, then that's wonderful. But the person he lived with for 5 years is demonic. He's evil. Everything Musa knew all those times that people may have got harassed by Nature Boy supporters, channel holders, viewers, ex-supporters, whoever crossed Nature Boy got trolled and harassed and doxxed and all kind of stuff. And Musa and the rest of them was defending Nature Boy's honor when they know deep in their heart that Nature Boy was dead wrong. And he's not living that lie no more. Because only one at the end of the day he has to look at it in the mirror and see is himself. So he's only lying to himself. He's only fooling himself. He's only wasting his own life trying to protect another man that's not going to do that for him. Never made his life any easier. He robbed Musa of 5 years of his life of being a man. Musa sat there and saw Nature Boy be intimate with women and do whatever he wanted to do as a man, while Nature Boy took that away from them because he was the man that had the power, and it was an ego trip that he was on. He was playing chess with people, humans, and that is inhumane when someone does that. And I'm so glad that Musa saw the light, and he's tired. He's not making excuses up for Nature Boy no more. It's over. The ride's over.
I would hope
So,
that the toxicity of the situation could come out. I would hope and pray that people could come out of jail and properly rehab. And like when I left, I had to rehab myself, bro.
okay,
You
I
know what I'm
understand. And I
saying?
feel
You
that.
gotta
And look, I
realize,
know
bro,
you
I
on
was
your
in there
page.
I
you
was in there
telling your
for
story
5 years.
too.
Hold on.
5
I was in there
years.
for
Good.
five, almost 6 years, bro. And I let go of kids, bro. I let go of 3 kids, 2 wives. I done put almost $60,000 in, bro. I fully committed myself. I literally sacrificed myself for the mission. And still after I left, I was still defending. And after a while, it wasn't making sense. It's like something not right. And it's not to say that I don't have love in my heart. I don't wish bad on anybody. I don't say, yeah, lock them up, this, and the third. It's happening how it's supposed to happen.
Yep, exactly.
All I'm
I get what
saying
you're
is,
saying.
even Chief said it himself. He said, you can't be good. If God is nature and you get locked up in jail, that means it's for a
It
reason. I
was
mean,
for a
So that's
reason,
why
if you
he's
right?
in
serve,
there for a reason.
I love Chief, bro. I even sent bread after everything. Even after I left, I
Right.
still sent bread. Was keeping in touch, like, yo, yeah, love you, Chief. This and third. I wasn't getting the same energy back. So in my mind, it's like I don't know what to say. I'm projecting
All
out
right.
love,
I
and
want to ask you this.
I know it might be a
Okay.
sour situation because you in jail, but if I call you and I'm trying to give you love and energy, just because I don't want to do what maybe you want to do, I don't mean that I'm a bad person. And I literally would take that perception and that would start to rule me. And that's what I'm talking about on a program tip. You feel what I'm saying? I have to identify. It says in the Bible, it says you can't be lukewarm. You have to be either hot or cold. I have to decide. I can't be in the middle like, well, I want to do the right thing and I want to live my life, but I don't know because I feel like Chief said this and I'm scared. And a lot of people go through that, like with knives and
I would have definitely, and I keep saying this, I would have really dropped from this live with Gargett. He's, by his body language, is showing Musa he ain't got no love for him. Once he heard him say that he's not rocking with Nature Boy like that, the love was gone. The love was gone out the window as soon as he said that. I don't think Gargett knew prior to this live that he was going to get up here and say that about his boy. And I don't think Gargett or Heru appreciated Musa saying that live. I think they would have been better equipped to hear it off live. And I feel like they probably think it was a shot to them, or they were getting clowned by him denouncing Nature Boy on live. But Gargett is the last person that I could sit up on a live with and pour my heart out to, because he's been a distraction this whole live, and he's showing it through his actions, and it's just ridiculous.
and certain people go on crazy and don't know what to do. That's because you give somebody so much so much of your self-esteem and you look up to them so much. You feel me? You're so codependent on how they feel about you that literally them not accepting you could literally send you into an abyss, into a hell within your own mind.
Right or wrong, it does. The ball is always, what I mean, and it's always a self thing what we choose to do with what we had. And what I'm feeling like a little bit, I'm getting a little bit of what I mean, because I learned it from you. I learned it from listening to your videos a little bit. You know what I mean, like the Malcolm X vibes. You know what I mean? Whereas though we kind of had like a common enemy at first, starting out. This was what it was about. And even if man, you kind of like look, just the time and and the way things are right now, and the sickness that my people are under. Do I really need to be on the media, on white man's camera, on press, and
Here we go with
saying
this.
it's about the
I'm so
Nation of
sick of hearing
Islam
about
and
that.
it's about Elijah Muhammad. Maybe I could, maybe if I could, what I mean, like. And one thing my chief always say, always
Hey,
was like,
Trent.
if we see somebody doing it, yo, why do we sit there and we talk? Why do we sit there? Why not, like, we need to come up with like solutions. We need to figure out
Right.
how to help. We need
Right,
to,
right, right.
what I mean? Like,
So
cause I feel
so
like that's real for
so
somebody
so
that's
how are
like,
you going to help? My thing is like this.
mhm.
I done said all the positive stuff about
I hope
Chief
she
even
don't
after the
either.
situation, bro.
I
Like
hope she
That's a
don't
Chief,
fall
fact.
for it
he's
either.
still no.
Go ahead,
Listen,
bro.
bro. I already said it. Like,
Y'all got
yo,
me
a
thinking
lot of
now too.
positive I got out of that. Even out of the negative, I needed that for whatever reason. That was needed in the universe.
But you know why I keep saying Rich B that I don't think that Solar's setting her up, because Solar already knows that if he was contacting Nateri for Nature Boy, he can be like a co-defendant to Nature Boy. He can get in a lot of trouble for doing that. That's like considered intimidating a witness. So that's why I keep saying I don't think that he's doing that. I really think he genuinely had feelings for Nateri and he couldn't express himself. You know what I'm saying? Until Nature Boy went to jail or he got away from Nature Boy, because they were all scared of him. So that's where it stands with me with that situation. I really think that they all were intimidated with that fake gangster mentality that Nature Boy had them thinking he was on that time, which we know he's not. And now Solar can be his own man, and if only time will tell. We're gonna see how this plays out, but I think that they're gonna give it a try. Nateri and Solar. Now I don't know who's gonna end up catching a wrath from doing this, but we're gonna see. Time only can tell for that.
All I'm saying is, it is what it is. All I'm saying is, for me, I'm going through right now to do for me, and that's and the solution. That's the solution. If Chief and that was divine, then all I can do is be me and honor how I feel.
Right.
That's the best thing I can do. You want to talk about the best thing to do? Really apply them principles to your life. That's the best thing you could do. I'm going to speak my piece and I'm going to say it how it is, no matter how nobody feel about it. I don't care why, because Chief would do the same to you. He would tell you right to your face how you feel about it, right or wrong. This is how I feel. This is what it is. No matter what it is. That as God, if I'm God, right, and I have feelings in my heart, what is the one commandment is the what? To sin against the Holy Spirit?
But Musa got to stop with this. He's God stuff. He got to stop. He still sound like Nature Boy is still programmed in him. He's starting to worry me too. He got to stop with this. I still love Nature Boy and I'm God, and he still sounds like carbonation. He's got to stop all that. You ain't God. You want a God's child, but you're children, but you're not God. Stop it. None of y'all are God.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm God. Every day I wake up, I'm God.
You know, one thing I'm gonna say, like, can I say one thing?
Hold on, bro. Don't cut me off.
Okay,
wait,
go ahead.
Don't cut me off, bro. If
I'm
God, bro. That's what Chief teach you. Look at the downloads he just posted. He said you're God because your interpretation of your electrical signals determines your reality. So guess what? If I be myself truly and intently, I get to experience my heaven. So even though the situation went sour, guess what? I'm honoring my code and what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to do it and not feel guilty about it. I'm going to experience love and happiness in my life. I do not have to live in a situation of fear, regret, or anything sad, no matter what the situation is. The best thing I can do for the universe and to advance us as a people is to live in a situation where I am freely myself, despite how it makes you feel. I'd rather hurt you with the truth than a lie.
No, that's real. And I can respect that. And I understand. I definitely understand.
Yeah, they do.
Like,
I agree with you.
I understand. Like, anybody, like, I get it. I get it. If I could just, just anything, a little, just from my perspective, one thing I do love about studying the Islam religion, Islamic culture and stuff Muslim like that. Now? They Islam. They have like a little time, like little rule or whatever the case is, right? And it's for like, we underneath for the same, like we had the same mission, same purpose, same goal. We understand that, we might, have different falling outs and this and that. And I don't really know, for me personally, and it's just me expressing myself. I'm not saying what you're doing is right or what you're doing is wrong. I'm just giving from my, from my perspective. Yeah. I don't feel like, the rule in Islam, hide your brother's faults. I don't feel like that suppresses me. Like, for example, I'm not Sunni Muslim or anything like that. I'm just saying, when I was a Sunni Muslim, I always would get the things, people always be like, well, our brother such and such, he ate pork. So are Muslims allowed to eat pork? And I always, had to make up like a little, say something like, well, maybe, he was hungry, he might have, ran out of money, or, say something, because it was a rule of thumb, just to cover your brother's flaws, cover your brother's faults, because of the outside backlash that we like would have on, like, with the Islamic religion, and we just trying to, like, a certain way. So it was like it meant more like to help we want to help this brother nonetheless, you know, with his drinking and the eating the pork and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like, or we just
What
gonna
brother?
not
Who you
deal with the
talking about?
dude.
Because I'm
But
lost.
more
Yeah.
than, you know what I mean, but more than just, you know what I mean, all of that, you know what I mean? We made it a point to like not, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really knock what you was saying. I never was knocking what you was saying. Like, once you said what you said, I definitely was like on the understanding. I said that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I know I didn't go through what you went through to come to the realization that you realized, and you know what, that is real. That is real. You know, do what you feel is right.
Oh God.
I see a thing spinning. I don't know if you can hear me or not. To do what you feel is right, you know, I feel like that is real. You know, I just was giving my perspective of the best.
Hey,
They weren't perfect.
I hear you. I hear you.
You gotta look at the people, man. I hate to say it, but this is what I'll say, bro. Because this is how I feel about the situation. I gotta be honest with my heart. I feel like Heru right now, you're being a distraction.
Well, you
Big
interrupted me.
distraction.
No, I get that, but you have to realize that your form of communicating. I don't know if you're looking at the comments, but and I know it may
No,
not
I
matter
don't
to
look
you.
at the comments.
It may not matter to you.
Mhm.
But what I'm realizing in life is that I can't just discount people because I think they're a troll, or because I feel like they're not on the same frequency as me, or because they don't resonate as cheap. Because what I've learned from being out here in the world is that a lot of people are saying some sound things, and in my mind, what.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Let me see one thing here. Thank you for the super chat.
I get out of a situation is all based on how I feel about myself. So I value what anybody and everybody.
Well, you don't value what I say. You don't give the same respect that I
Here he
gave to
goes.
you. I have to interrupt you in order to say that because you just
No,
interrupted me.
the only
You
respect,
know what I mean?
the only no.
But
I
it's
said
cool,
that
though.
to Phi.
It's cool.
I said something
you know
to
what I
Phi.
mean?
I
Like
said something to.
you even said you understood that you interrupted me.
He's
and I
mad.
let you go. I let you
He's
because
mad.
I wanted to put the same energy that I want to receive.
Bro,
But
the people in the comments are saying that what you're saying makes no sense. What's the point of
you
articulating
on their
something?
side now. You
Hold
know they
on,
want to
hold
rock
on,
with
hold
you,
on,
bro.
It's not
bro.
about
Hold
picking
on.
You
sides,
know what
bro.
I'm saying.
Brothers.
I don't know what you're saying.
I appreciate you as well, sis. Thank you for all your support. Did you just hear him, sis, say, you're on their side? This is crazy, man. This is this tit for tat, chatty patty, petty stuff that Nature Boy programmed in these people. Now Musa is on the other side with us. Well, for now, he ain't trying to vibe with Nature Boy no more. Now they're attacking him and trying to trigger the boy. It was a matter of time before some of these people came out and said how they really felt about Nature Boy. It ain't no shock or no secret. He feels the same way the majority of the viewers feel that watch the content when Nature Boy was free before he got locked up. Everybody couldn't stand Nature Boy because of how he was talking to people and treating those people over the incarnation.
You're confusing me.
You're
confusing me, bro.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Confusing me, bro.
Hold on.
You're
Let
confusing
me
me.
address this. Hold on. I was in the car and I was driving. I was moving. I remember earlier you told me I was moving
This is
around,
very disorganized. I'm gonna let
and
you
there
know
was too
something.
much movement.
The vibe is it's a lot of movement. It's disorganized. It's a distraction. The whole point I came on here was to try and get a clear message across. Heru, you decided to come up in the live. I hit 5 and told him, bro, I'm trying to go live.
Me saying
to get a
that
message across,
the
and now
military,
you're causing distraction, bro. You're causing confusion, bro.
Yo. Hey, yo, I'm gonna roll out though, bro. But
Go ahead.
yo.
Go ahead, bro.
Damn,
It is
man.
disorganized. It's the vibe is very
bro.
disorganized, and I don't appreciate
we can
it.
organize
And I'm going to say something.
So take responsibility and let's
I
organize
am. That's why I'm speaking up. That's why I'm speaking up.
Let's organize it now.
That's why I'm speaking up. That's why I spoke
problems.
up. That's why I said something to Phi, and I said, bro, just pay attention. I said, slow down.
All three of us.
I said, slow down. I said, slow down. I said, Phi, just pay attention to the comments real quick because people are leaving. What's the point of going live and sending out a message that has value if people are leaving because you're causing confusion. People are saying, yo, bye, can he stop talking? Listen to your reality. Are you intelligent or not?
They
Pay
don't.
attention
He's
to your
They
own
not.
don't
subconscious.
want
I
to
can answer
hear
that.
me. Okay. What is it that I said that caused so much distraught
You
to
said nothing.
every five?
It made no sense.
When you mentioned about leaving the kids, and I broke down how me leaving my son and the gems that I gained was contingent. It was good enough for me to not receive money. With any like this, the chat is going to say it right now. Like, is that confusing? Is that like something that you guys just, and if it is, if you guys just don't understand that, and if you got, really, then listen. Because I get that some people are going to be able to hear what I'm saying. Some people are going to be like, look, the dude, I get what he mean by, what I mean?
Right.
The military, they give you
And
money.
that's what I like
and this
about
guy,
it
he
too.
got mental gems that he was able to, he's going to be able to plant that seed into his children. And that's what he meant. That's what he was trying to explain. I understand what he's saying. You don't understand what he was saying.
Boy,
and
it's
that's
crazy.
fine. That's fine. Bro, I feel like you do because you used to. But I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I don't even know
I
what
just
you're
didn't
saying.
know.
I
I don't
promise
I
you.
either,
just didn't
Hey,
know
Musa.
it
yo,
was like this, bro. I
Heru,
didn't know
Bro,
it was like this,
hold on,
bro.
Musa. Hey,
I
Heru,
didn't know it
I
was
asked
like
you a
this.
question. Can you just answer the question
Yeah.
that I asked you?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Why, number one, what made you
Okay.
go there? And number
He
two,
said,
why
"Get
did
him
you
out
leave?
of here."
Okay. Okay. That's cool.
get
That's
him
what I
out,
want.
bro.
You sure? Can I
I
answer? I don't want no problems. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to like do that. If he going, you know what I mean. I want you to continue.
So, anyways, that's the end of it. I had took that part out of the 2-hour live. Let me just tell you something. They are both big mad. Gargett is trying to play calm, cool, and collective. He thinks that's part of his swag. Both of them are big mad that he is no longer signing in with Nature Boy. He's not going for the banana in the tailpipe no more. Heru doesn't know how to articulate himself. So he's in his feelings too. But the way it's coming across, nobody knows what he's talking about. It's just, I don't know what he's saying. And I thought I was the only one. When Musa said he didn't even know what he was saying, basically Musa just wanted him to get off the platform. It was bad enough Musa was doing a live with Gargett, and Gargett was being distracting, moving all around, making all these noises, had the girls all in the camera, kissing and talking while he's trying to have a conversation with them. It's almost like as soon as Gargett found out that Musa felt this way about Nature Boy, he felt as though all respect for Musa and what Musa had to say was out the door. See, I don't see how real men even deal with men like this. These men are like females. They ain't got no honor because as soon as you don't agree with their beliefs, now they're going to turn on you. Now Musa's going to be considered like one of us now, trolls, haters, and all this other stuff. But I don't think that Musa cares because he's in a point in his life that he has missed a lot being a father to his children. He missed a lot of being a man and living his life. He wasted a lot of money and time, and he's trying to move on. So I'm glad that Musa is moving on, regardless of what they think. Let them stay stuck in the present time, Gargett and Heru. And let them be the fanboys for Nature Boy with the cheerleaders, the pom-poms. Because we all know that Nature Boy ain't got no loyalty to himself, let alone them. And they're trying to still cape for Nature Boy. Exactly. You read Gargett accurately. Gargett wants to support Nature Boy and distance himself at this same time. Exactly. Exactly. Telling his feelings about Nature Boy and Heru. Yeah, they disagree. It's like they don't want to hear it. He's crazy now. They're treating him like they do when, say, if we got in the comment section and we said something that was against what they believe in, they would be ignoring us or blocking us. That's what they were doing to Musa. So I'm glad that Musa's starting to see what we go through. Because they're doing it to him now. Soon as he said he denounced Nature Boy, a second later, they denounced Musa. Gargett is some specimen. I'm trying to tell you, I just don't get it. But listen, I wasn't gonna stay on here long. I just want to say I'm happy for Musa too. I just want to point those two things out. That's why I did like a short live on what time did I go live? I went live earlier today. I think I want to say at 1. And then I did one today. I'm not staying on here. I just want to just point those two things out. That is so sad that because you don't agree with somebody and Moose is trying to move on with his life, it's sad that he has to go through this. He should be healing and not going through chatty patty stuff with a bunch of men. But listen, y'all hit the like button on your way out. I will see you tomorrow in the next live. Let me see. He can't have it both ways. Moose is seeing things clearer than they are. Exactly. And I appreciate that you came to this live. And I just want to say one more thing. If I talk too much because I'm doing real commentary, then go to the channels who don't do commentary and listen to the video that on 100 channels of somebody else's work that will eventually ultimately get their channel demonetized or even taken down. But I'm not doing it on this channel no more. So if you don't like the fact that I'm back doing commentary, oh well. But for the ones that support me, like sis, thank you, Trent. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all. Hit the like as y'all go out, and I will be talking some more tomorrow. Love y'all. Mwah. I'm out.